Today we're gonna look at a paradise island called Isla Mujeres, and it's located outside Cancun in Mexico. Isla Mujeres is one of my favorite islands in the world. I've been here like 4 or 5 times now. And to get out there you need to take a ferry, of course. And the ferry departures every 30 minutes, whole day long. So it's no problem to catch a ferry out there. The ferry terminal is called Puerto Juarez, and the shipping company is called Ultramar. They also have 2-3 terminals in the hotel area, but the ferry only departures from them like 4 or 5 times a day. It takes around 20 minutes to get from Puerto Juarez to Isla Mujeres, and they always have this troubadour playing music for you during the ride over.
Muchísimas gracias, amigos. Gracias.
Isla Mujeres is a pretty small island, and I like to be in the northern part of the island, approximately from the ferry terminal and to the left, all the way up. It's a good area. This is where everything is happening. You have the nightclubs and bars and the beach and a lot of hotels. Some cheap ones that you can't find on the internet, and you have expensive ones that are not good, and you have cheap ones that are good. And just go down here and ask around. You'll find something, but I can leave a couple of them in the description as well. But if you're in Isla Mujeres, you're probably here to get some sun and get a dip in the ocean. And in the southern part, there's not that many beaches, and it looks like this in the eastern part. Pretty hard to swim, if not impossible. But in the northern part, you have the Playa Norte. That's a really good beach. This beach is why everyone is getting to Isla Mujeres. There's a lot of water activities here as well, like diving and sailing and jet skis. But if you get tired of all the water activities, you can always put your pants on and stroll around on the island, or rent a golf cart and explore the whole island. That's really popular. You will find a lot of nice spots, like this cemetery. They also have a lot of murals painted on the houses here, and some of them are really good. And you also have to try all the street food. The food is fantastic. I mean, look at this burger. Oh my god, it's raining. So I'm walking in this. That's the easiest way to do it. If it's really bad weather one day, you can always try to do like we did, rent a golf cart and go to the other side of the island, and it can be better. That shit is hard. Oh shit. This place is called Parque De Los Sueos, and it's in the southern part of the island. And here you have a water park and very cheap drinks when it's happy hour, so you can easily spend a lot of time here. Another thing you can do when the weather is bad on the island, or if you just get tired of the island, is to get over to the hotel area in Cancun. Here you have a lot of malls and cinemas and bars and restaurants and stuff, so you can easily spend a whole day, or do as we did and stay one night in a big fancy all-inclusive hotel. We stayed at the Hard Rock, I'll leave a link in the description. The easiest way to get to the hotel area is by the ferry, and they have 3 different ports in the hotel area, so it can be a little bit confusing, and there are not that many departures for the hotel area. So you can go to the Puerto Juarez as well, but the taxi ride is maybe 30-40 minutes from there. Another thing you shouldn't miss when you're in Isla Mujeres or in the Cancun area is to visit one of the 7 wonders of the world. You can do this as a day trip, and the wonder is Chichen Itza. I always thought that Chichen Itza was just this pyramid in the jungle, but it's actually a whole city built by the Maya Indians way back in time. So it's pretty big inside. You easily can spend 3-4 hours here. And it's really hot here, so be prepared for that. We took a taxi from the Puerto Juarez and we paid around 4,000 pesos. That's way too much. You can get cheaper taxis. I think you can get it for 2,500 or 3,000, but we didn't have time. We were a little bit late. And the ride takes around 3.5-4 hours, and it's a return. The taxi driver waits for you there while you're inside, and then you get the same guy back home. When you're here, you can hear a lot of people clap their hands, and that's because if you do it the right way, you will get a very strange sound. The best thing you can do is to try to be here as early as possible, because it's a lot of tourists here. They open 8 o'clock, try to be here 8 o'clock, and you don't get any map or anything, so try to take a picture of the first one in the entrance, because that's the only one you can see and read, because in the Chichen Itza everyone looks like this. It's so worn out, so you can't see anything on it, and you don't want to miss anything in here. So, don't miss Chichen Itza if you're around. It's worth it. It's one of the best 7 wonders in the world. Now let's head back to Isla Mujeres for some final words. If you have any questions about Isla Mujeres, leave a comment down below and I will answer it, and I will put some hotel links in the description so you can look at some hotels. Please subscribe and hit the bell, and I will bring you a movie next Sunday. See ya!